friends, today we are discussing about Mamang Dai's The Legend of Pensam. So basically, Pensam means the world which is in between that the human world and the spiritual world, or the modern world or the traditional world. So it is Pensam means the in between world. Okay, the theme of the short story book is nature and human relationship, tribal culture and tradition, oral storytelling, identity and belonging, modernization versus tradition, love and loss, spirituality and supernatural beliefs. The storybook is divided into four parts. Like the first part is a diary of the world. It includes four stories. The second part of the book is Songs of the Rhapsodist. There is also four stories included. The third part is Daughters of the Village. There is five stories included. Um, the fourth part is A Matter of Time. Here's four stories included. So there are 70 stories total, 17 stories total. But after some time, there add two other stories. Those are called additional episodes. So the prologue of the stories is sorry. Narrator comes to his homeland with two friends, Mona and her husband Jule. So the first story is The Boy Who Fell from the Sky is the title of the story. So which is in the story? What is in the story? Let's discuss. Luther. Luther is a person who found a boy fell from the sky and he took him to his village. Villagers thought that he is come from heaven and so that they name him Hoxo. All the villagers respect Hoxo and Hoxo brought up in that village. Then the name of the second story is The Silence of Adela and KP. Adela, who is a autistic child, he stops speaking and it represents the modern world. Then KP dies from illness. Villagers believe that they suffer because their father killed a python. Python is a snake. The villagers called a priest, which they called shaman, to heal the children, but it's not worked. They died. The third story is Pioneer the Window. Pioneer loved Orca, but sorry, but Orca leaves Pioneer and get their children with him. So when Orca leaves Pioneer, then Pioneer married with Licker, but Licker died after some time for hunting accident in a hunting accident. After that, Pioneer suffers a lot. Then his son Camoris also died for some reason. For this reason, Pioneer become emotionally strong. The fourth story is small histories. Small histories recalled in the season of rain. In the story, rebels of Britishers come to the village, enter modernity into the village, and the belief system begins to change. So the first part is complete. Now the second part of the book, which is start from the story 5, and the name of the story 5 is Travel the Road. Narrator Mona and Jule go to the place named Konsing and they meet with a shaman who narrate a story of Noel Williamson. He is a British officer who was killed during colonial time. Now the story shakes the heart of the insect. Villagers travel into the snowy mountains to collect some poisonous roots for making arrows for hunting. The story shows courage, travel, spirituality, and survival skills of the tribal people. Now, the story 7 of part 2. The name of the story is The Case of the Traveling Vessel. There is a sacred family resort named Donkey. The resort name is Donkey. One day it's break for no reason. The family thought that some misfortunes are happening now, so they call a shaman for some rituals. But the shaman steals all the valuable things from their house and takes them away with him. Then after some time the shaman was caught and starts some violence in the village. Story 8. Farewell to Jule and Mona. Now Mona and Jule go to their place and leave that village. So the villagers came to goodbye them. Now part 3. Part 3 story 9. Part 3 started with story 9. The name of the story is The Words of Women. The story is focused on women on the village and their difficult life. Story 10. A Homecoming. Narrator returns to his homeland after many years and he connects with his tradition. He remember his tradition and he feels nostalgic. Story 11. River Women. Nenem is a beautiful woman. She is too close with nature and rivers. She fell in love with a British officer named David. But after some time, David transferred to another place, and for David's thought, she became philosophical. After some years of waiting for David, Nenem got married with Cow, and they have a daughter. After some time, a flood is come into the village, and for that reason, Nenem leave her place because she leave her place so much so that she did not go with David in her earlier life, but now the flood because of the flood she leaves her place and she feels so depressed and eventually she dies. Now the story 12, which is The Scent of Orange Blossom. In that story, David shows their past Ninim's past life. That David wants Ninim to go with him, but Ninim, so in love with her place, she did not go with David. Now the story 13, Rights of Love. After some time, David leaves her. She married with Cow, and after she died. This story is basically in the uh, past life of her life. Sorry, past time of her life. Now the part 4 of the book is started with the story number 14, which is Old Men and Fires. An old man said about the changes he saw in his place, from traditional, cultural to modernity. The younger generation did not follow the customs, beliefs, traditions, and it represents the sadness of the older generation. Story 15. The Road. Road construction enters in the remote villages and changes everything. Many new opportunities come, and with them, some dangers also come. Danger of lost culture, identity, tradition. Now, the story 16, a portrait of Sirsiri of Gurdam. Circe symbolizes the ordinary tribal people who tries to survive in the changing society. The story represents memory, loneliness, and pressure of modern life. And last, the story number 17, which is on stage. In the story, the narrator portrays the modern education, politics, public life are included in the village or come to the village, and it starts trouble the society and begins some troubles in the society. So these are all the four parts of the book. There are 17 stories I have discussed about you, and the other two additional stories are not essential for your syllabus or exam purpose, so I didn't discuss about that too. So that's it. Yeah, bye.